Congratulations. You want a picture?
Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and yes, this is a true mountain tale because it occurs here in the North Carolina mountains. You see, I am one of these people who likes to get out in the woods, and I have come across a critter called the Great Ambusher. This person is, or this individual is an animal called the wild turkey, the most elusive critter in the woods. I don't know if you know this or not about the wild turkey. The wild turkey has the ability to hear and see better than any other animal. It can pick up a sound clear on the other side of the hollow, on the other side of those trees, miles away. And they can pinpoint the sound very easily. You see, when it comes to spring season time, you'll hear this kind of thing. That was a gobble. The wild turkey is probably one of the most elusive animals for anybody to try and capture and get a shot at. I've had opportunities to hunt them, have a chance to photograph them, but there is some strange things that go on in their heads. You see, when it comes to spring season time, they have this wonderful thing that goes on for about, I guess, a month and a half. You have this matron turkey, female matron turkey, who gathers a lot of female turkeys. Like, where are they? Somewhere in here. They're all around. They gather for the benefit of the King Tom turkey. Now, the King Tom turkey also has a very important thing that happens. He is not the most So she's gathering turkeys upon turkey upon turkey. So she has at least 12 to 15 females for the King Tom to have an opportunity to, well, you know. There we go. So the King Tom is over here. Oh, you don't have an idea? The King Tom has a strut, and his strut is well over 6 foot in diameter, and he scratches. His wings go out like this. His tail feathers bloom out, and not those tail feathers. So here we have this wonderful troop. We just saw them today. As a matter of fact, it's on the side of the field over here. They gather, so King Tom turkey has the opportunity to do his thing, if you will, for propagation of the turkeys in the wild. Now, one of the tricks that the King Tom does, it's not really a trick, it's just nature. It's kind of in reverse of what we expect. The King Tom never comes out of the woods much like a deer. He comes to the edge, and guess what he does? He sends out the young guys, the young turkeys called the drakes. Where are the drakes? The drakes are in here. There's the drakes in the back. The young drakes come out in case there happens to be a hunter looking for the great Tom turkey with that long beard on his chest. There happens to be instead a young drake. So he sends the young guys out first. Come here. Yeah, come on up, turkey. Come on. Part of the great. There's another wild turkey. Come on, Drake. Come on up here. Come up here. These young jakes it's a lesson. They cannot participate in the activity. For years, they follow the King Tom through the woods only in observation until they get it right. Once they get it right, once they begin growing spurs on their heels, once they get the claws, the talons are about as long as my finger right there. Once they get to that age and they fight each other off, they have the opportunity to go with the King Tom and maybe have a little party somewhere in the woods. The beautiful thing is, if you happen to know anything about the turkeys now and know that we have one in North Carolina, somewhere around, and you hear this sound, and that sound, anywhere around Stallings, North Carolina, just south of Charlotte, is probably this King Tom right there. So all of these hens have followed this turkey, and my point of all of this is Just don't get ambushed. Be real careful. The King Tom turkey, King Tom Brian Walsh.